It is such an honor to be with you all tonight. People whose ways to beauty in this world have taught me and helped me to be. The great Toni Cade Bambara dedicates her novel, The Salt Eaters, to her mother. She begins, "Mama," and then later writes, "who in 1948, having come upon me daydreaming in the middle of the kitchen floor, mopped around me." I think of the discipline it takes to honor our dreaming, the dreaming of each other, the dreaming of our children, all of them. This, to me, is holy work, and work so many of you here do and do and do. Thank you. And I just want to say a few words about CWP and then the poem. Nearly 22 years ago, around September 8th, 2001, I attended an MFA orientation party at NYU. Michelle was there. We hadn't met yet, but I still remember her kind of presenting community word at this cocktail party / orientation event and inviting us to apply to CWP's Teaching Artist Training Program. People had drinks and hors d'oeuvres in their hands, and maybe Michelle did later, but what I remember is her unfolding the gorgeous saturations of a brightly colored mural made by children, with a gorgeous line of poetry flying right through it. I knew right away that this was something I wanted, maybe even needed to be a part of. And for something like, was it 14 Saturdays? 14 Saturdays in the wake of September 11th, and through a spectrum of government-sanctioned violences in response, a few dozen writers and visual artists, some of whom are here, studied, articulated, and asked questions about language, power, imaginative strategies, and critical pedagogy. And this proved to be one of the major foundations of my education as a writer, reader, and teacher. I met some of my dearest friends in this work, including Ellen Hagen, who's here tonight, and was one of the first people I got to co-teach with. I think of all of those hours of eating lunch, just kidding, articulating our questions and commitments, finding ways to try our best to hold a classroom and ourselves open together. I think of the greatness of Michelle's vision to carry this work into being and to sustain it across all these years. I think of all of the students who shared their poems. I still remember some of their faces and some of their lines. The loneliness of the astronaut that one child wrote about. Another child's true and abiding love for the purple crayon. And another child writing that her name is red because her name is her country. I think of how these ways of thinking and writing have added to the beauty of the history of the world. This is a very big, beautiful deal. And on this note, I'll share a poem that I wrote after receiving a card from one of the students I got to work with at PS 132 during a CWP residency 20 years ago. In the poem, she's learning to write. She's writing, she's spelling, and she's teaching me how to read, really, and how to know and how to be. And so I'll close with this poem. For Estefani, 3rd grade, who made me a card. Elephant on an orange line underneath a yellow circle, meaning sun. 6 green vertical lines with color all from the top, meaning flowers. The first time I peel back the 5 squares of Scotch tape, unfold the crooked crease fold of art class paper, I am in my living room. It is June. Inside of the card, there is one long word, and then Estefani's name. Louis Ruriori. Louis Ruriori? Louis Ruriori. The scientific Latinate way of saying hibiscus. Los Ruroi. A direction as in, are you going north, south, east, west, Los Ruroi? I try over and over to read the word out loud. Los Ruroi. Los Ruroi. Los Ruroi. Los Ruroi. What is this word? I imagine using it in sentences like, man, I have to go back to the house. I forgot my Los Ruroi. Or, there's nothing better than rain, hot rain, open windows with music, and a tall glass of Los Ruroi. Or, how are we getting to Pittsburgh? Should we drive or take the Los Ruroi? I have lived 4 minutes with this word, not knowing what it means. It is the end of the year. I consider writing my student, Estefani, a letter that goes, to the brilliant Estefani. Hola, querida, I hope that you are well. I've just opened the card that you made me, and it is beautiful. I really love the way you filled the sky with birds. I believe that you are chula, chulita, and super fly. Yes, the card is beautiful. I only have one question for you. What does the word literary mean? I try the word again. Literary. I try the word in Spanish. Lo esperibari. And then slowly lo isporibari. Lo isporibari. Love is for everybody. Love is for everybody. Love, everybody. Love, everybody. Love is love. Everybody is love. Love for everybody. For love is everybody. Love is for everybody. Love for body. Body is love is body. Everybody is love. Is every love? For every love is love. For love, everybody love for everybody. Love is for everybody. Thank you.